Welcome dear students. Now I am going to discuss about quasi passive voice. This is another type of voice. First of all, look at the examples. Stone feels rough. Stone subject, feels verb, rough. It is complement. The house is building. The house subject is. It is be verb, building. It is MVING. That means present continuous tense. The second sentence. Now look here. The first sentence, stone feels rough. Feels, that means simple present tense. Simple present tense. And the house is building, that means present continuous tense. And in both sentences, look one thing, stone feels rough. The house is building, subject verb, and here subject verb complement. That means the sentence structure or the form of the sentence is like active voice. That means this sentence active in form. We can say that active voice in form. That means these two sentences look like active voice. That means they are in form, they are in structure like active voice. But and we all know that what is the structure of active voice. Suppose I am giving one example here. I play cricket. I play cricket. This is the sentence structure of active voice. This is the sentence structure of active voice. I subject, play verb, cricket object. That means subject, verb, object or others. This is the sentence structure of active voice. And what is the sentence structure of passive voice? Cricket is played. Cricket is played by me. Here cricket subject is, it is be verb, played, it is MV3, by, it is preposition, me, it is object, prepositional object. This is the sentence structure of passive voice generally. That means generally active voice sentence structure is subject, verb, object or others, and passive voice sentence structure subject, be verb, MV3, thereafter preposition, thereafter others. And for the passive voice, the main structure is be verb plus MV3. This is the main structure of passive voice. And the main structure of active voice, subject, verb. The main structure of active voice is subject and verb, and the main structure of passive voice is be verb plus MV3. Now look the examples. First two examples I have given. Stone feels rough. Here the sentence structure subject verb complement. That is subject verb. This sentence structure is like active voice. That's why it is active in form. Similarly, second one, the house is building. Here also the house subject is building. Totally it is present continuous tense. It is also verb. It is also like active form, or structurally this sentence is like active voice. But if you watch carefully, you must note that the meaning of the sentence is like passive voice, because the subject stone cannot do the action of filling. The house cannot do the action of building. That's why we can say that these two type of sentences are active in form or active in structure, but passive in sense or meaning. And these are all quasi-passive voice. That means as the definition we can say that quasi-passive voice is the form of verb which is active in structure or active in form, but passive in sense or passive in meaning. This is the definition of quasi-passive voice. And also here you should remember that like active voice, quasi-passive voice can also be changed into full passive voice. For example, first one, stone feels rough. We can change it in different way. Stone is rough. Stone is rough when it is felt. Stone is rough when it is felt. Look here. Here is V verb, felt. It is MV3. That's why it is full passive voice. It is full passive voice. Similarly, second sentence can also be changed into full passive. The house is building. We can say that the house is being built. The house is being built. Here also note is being continuous, that's why being, and built, it is MV3, and is being both are B verb, that is B plus MV3. This is also total or full passive. That means like active voice, YC passive voice can also be changed into full passive voice. And also you note another thing, YC passive voice sometimes may be with complement and sometimes may be without complement. For example, the first one, stone feels rough. Here rough, it is complement because it is completing the sense of the subject. It is subjective complement. That means in the first example, the YC passive voice has the complement. But in sentence number 2, the house is building. Here in this sentence, there is no complement. That means we can say that YC passive voice can be with complement or without complement.